Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Sean with another Tesla video, and in this one I want to do a review of Tesla's Weathertech all-weather floor mats. And this is about probably 75,000 miles of wear and tear. So I thought I'd show that and then just sort of give my opinion of whether I recommend them or not. Okay, so I've just wiped these down and cleaned them. I washed them or scrubbed them with a microfiber towel and warm water, and I've dried them off and put them in the sun. So this, of course, this larger one is the back seat, and one of the interesting things that I quickly began to notice with these is that because Tesla does not do a good job at keeping these mats stationary, they end up moving around, and sometimes they'll catch a person's foot as they're getting in, because maybe the mat is just not in the right position to be flush against the sidewall of that floor in the back. The other thing that I've noticed is that it's quite difficult to get these things clean. Now, I mentioned before that I did take a microfiber glove or mitt and scrub it. Maybe if I took a bristled brush and scrubbed it, it might look a little bit cleaner, but I have a feeling this is probably as clean as it's going to get. The other thing that I'm starting to notice with these plastic mats is that the lining or the surface liner on them is starting to wear in some places. I sort of think that what might be better is a rubber mat instead of a plastic one. I think the rubber mat is going to keep its shape a little bit more. And you can see here, this is the driver mat, and where I see the most wear is where my heel rests to go back and forth between the accelerator and the brake pedal. And you are getting some wear on this front passenger side right around this corner here, as well as here. My overall opinion of these mats is I probably grade it like a B-. They're great because they're Tesla branded, and I know that they're going to fit the car exactly. The only problem is I think that in general there's a deficiency with older S's and maybe X's where the mats just don't stay in place. Even with the fabric mats, they don't stay in place. So what ends up happening with these plastic all-weather mats is that they do move around and they do get a bit deformed. I would like to see Tesla make some rubber mats. I think it would hold their place a little bit more. I think it'd hold their shape a little bit better than what these hard plastic ones do. And I think it also is going to wear better over time because it's just a solid rubber instead of plastic with a grittier lining over the top of it. So I'd love to know, have you spent some money to buy all-weather mats? I'd love to hear which ones you've bought, whether they're Tesla or another brand, and whether you recommend them or not. Have they worn good over time? Have they kept their shape? Perhaps there's some other ones on the market that would be better. I think these can definitely be improved, and my biggest request, if Tesla is watching, is that you move from a plastic to a rubber, and I think that would wear over time a little bit longer. Thanks so much for watching this video, and if you found it interesting and valuable, please consider subscribing and liking, and I will see you on the next video.